Welcome to episode number 11 of his MLB The Show 20 Minnesota Twins Custom Franchise Series. And today, it is, I assume, the Home Run Derby and or the All-Star Game. And it's I doubt it's just going to be the Home Run Derby, because if it is the Home Run Derby, if it is the Home Run Derby, we're probably going to do the All-Star Game. So in this episode, it's going to be the Home Run Derby and or the All-Star Game. Lucky number 11, you know. So we're going to find out as we're 16 innings up on the Indians after the first half. We're first ranked, first in contact, first in power, 9th in pitching, first in defense, first in speed. So first in everything besides pitching. But ranked was the number 1 team. So you can see down as the player today, 4 for 4, 2 runs scored, a home run, 6 RBIs, and a double. And that day I played quick match. It was the day after the 4th of July day. As you didn't see last episode, it was 4th of July day. We went 4-3 as Dixon got the win and Tiger got the loss. So I don't know, but we're gonna say advanced day to I guess that Monday, July 6th, 2020. See if we're doing the Home Run Derby or the All-Star Game. Or both, really. If we do the Home Run Derby, it's going to be the All-Star Game as well, yeah. So, yeah, we have someone in the All-Star Game. Babe Ruth Jr. is definitely starting in right field, or DH, I'm not sure. He's usually DH for us. And that last game of that series, well, I had Dash C as a DH. I had Babe Ruth Jr. in left field because I did some switching and stuff. But, yeah. Yeah, let's see if we're doing we're definitely doing the All-Star Game. We might have some backups in there, but I know we at least have one starter, Babe Ruth Jr. in right field. He could be the DH because in All-Star Day, I think last year was in it, and he was a DH, I believe. I had more than one player, I think. We could have more, because we could have Star Forcer, maybe. Duluth was second, only behind Jose Altuve at second base. That one on Babe Ruth. I thought we had Babe Ruth, but it was a different Babe Ruth. It was like the Orioles Babe Ruth or something. To trade these players, I had to put them in a free agent pool. I guess now, the other teams didn't pick them up. Like the Tigers have a dad. We played them on Tigers on open today at 20, which was an MLB The Show 19. Yeah, let's do it. So for reasons, that's Dan. Inside the show. So timeouts on standard place or play style standard. Round time's 2 minutes, and I'm not gonna play it if we don't have anyone in it. So, but yeah, if we do have it, standard play style, round time's 2 minutes, and timeout on. Do we have any on? We don't have anyone. No, but there's Joey Gallo, Bryce Harper. They have the Yankees, Jack Thornton, Ryan Austin, Cody Bellinger, Max Muncy, Tris Davis, and the A's, Mr. Casey. Star Forcer ours had 21 home runs, so it looks like we're not gonna play it. So let's go to. So yeah, we do have somebody, but I would play the Home Run Derby if there's someone in it. Star Forcer had 21 home runs, but obviously the cutoff was 23. The top 8 players in the whole MLB makes the Home Run Derby, so no Home Run Derby for us. Why is it 10:05 Eastern? That's because it's in LA. So yeah. Ryan Lopez, 10-1, 2.22 ERA, or R. Lopez, 10-1, 2.22 ERA, Matt Scherzer. We are doing it at Dodger Stadium. Both controllers, what's his name? Yeah, I went all the way back. Yeah, it's just a minor league. Ryan Lopez, I think. Oh my goodness. Donald Lopez, I guess. Because the Twins are the AL will be the gold controller and the NL will be the blue controller. It will be at Dodger Stadium. It was at the Metrodome last year, but I want to play at Dodger Stadium this year because I used to have that new batters on in center field, and you never know. I kind of want to play the home run derby, see if I could hit one out of the pavilion, but we had no one in the home run derby, so I don't know how to do it if we don't have anyone in the home run derby. Yeah, holds 56,000, opened in 1962, Dodger Stadium. Broadcast MLB Network, presentation mode, broadcast theme style MLB Network. Quick counts on, clear skies. Is that our Babe Ruth? That's the Yankees Babe Ruth. Do we have anyone? Who's Miss Menon? Miss Menon made the All-Star game. All-Star team. That's our. Yeah, as a well, she's not our closer. Well, I made her a closer. My mom's a closer, but I think the one that actually done because you can see there's like 5 closers. But I think the one that actually done probably if the AL needs a save, probably only Chapman. Because Miss Menon was great as a closer, but she's actually not the closer for the Twins. So we do have someone over there. That's fun. Houston Bailey. I never heard of that person. We have to pitch. So yeah, Matt Scherzer versus Ryan Lopez. As Babe Ruth Jr., it will be the DH leading off. Did Luke make it? Well, whose Vinny J is that? That's the Yankees. Sure, there's 2 Babe. The 8th Babe Ruth batting last, and our Babe Ruth. I assume that's our Babe Ruth. Yeah, batting DH. Did Luke? Well, Luke will be down. Whose dad is this? Sorry, Titer's dad. He made it. Vinny. That's our Vinny J. He's on the bench. Yeah, Luke made it as well as a backup. That's our Matthew made it as a backup as well. Our Babe Ruth didn't make it. I only see one Babe. Yeah, our Babe Ruth did not make it, but we have Vinny J, Matthew, and Luke all as backups, and the Babe Ruth Jr. is our only starter. And there's obviously in the starting lineup over here they have the Rondi's Matthew and then Luke and the Tubbs Matthew. And then there's no backups, yeah. Yeah, let's do it. I am the player I plan out to play. It's already 7 minutes in the video, and we haven't started yet. Or now almost 8 minutes in the video, and the day hasn't started yet. But yeah, here we go. Reynaldo Lopez versus Matt Scherzer. That's the only way. We can't see the line upside down. Can't switch it. Can't switch a page. We are here at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles, California for the 2020 MLB All-Star Game between the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. Vinny J here in Studio 42, aka the Man Cave. Welcome to our special coverage of the welcome to our special coverage of the MLB welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game right here. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on MLB Network. As you can see, those are the players, including the DH and the pitchers, all the 9 positions, plus the DH of the American League All-Stars and National League All-Stars. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. I like that logo. J.D. Martinez, and then right there is Trout. Is it right? There's Bellinger, Harper, I believe, in the Rockies. Matthew, or the Tubbs Matthew, or Rockies Matthew, or the Tubbs Luke. I don't know.
Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
Let's listen to the public address announcer Alex Miniak. Here's pros. Scherzer 12, Lopez 4. The White Sox, you know. Mark Scherzer so far in the 2020 season, 18 starts, 9-3 record, 2.41 ERA, 127 innings, 103 hits, 1.28 WHIP, 60 walks, and 162 strikeouts. This is gonna be my first full All-Star Day in MLB Show 20. I knew it's a 2020 MLB All-Star Day. It just used to say 2020 All-Star Day, but now it's a 2020 MLB All-Star Day. Usually you only see it for spring training days, All-Star Day, or for the spring training days, MLB. And there's the NLD All-Star Defense round to the, you'll see right there. But they have these like special cut scenes for then every spring training game, the All-Star game, and every playoff game. Here's Babe Ruth Jr., Twins Babe Ruth Jr., as he's been 280, 18 home runs, 55 RBIs through in the first half of the season. Quick counts is on. Quick counts are on. Pardon me, I hit the wrong button. Here we go. We're on your way to 2020 MLB All-Star Game from Dodger Stadium. That's a ground ball. Fielded by the shortstop. Throw to first. Got him. One down. And the All-Star Game will always be on MLB Network here, and that will be the show 20. Here's the starting lineup for the AL All-Stars. Babe Ruth Jr. goes out to a Jet. I believe the Yankees Jet, or then J.D. Martinez, Mike Trout, not the Twins, Vinny J, I know that, not the Twins, Mr. Casey, Jose Martinez, and not the Babe Ruth Jr.'s, and not the Twins Babe Ruth Jr. The Twins Babe Ruth Jr. leading off. Here's Jose Altuve, who beat it out on the Twins Lute, but remember, Twins Matthew, Lute, and Vinny J are on the bench, so they'll be in the game later. That's a fly ball. Going bad is the right fielder. Tail away from him. Like it is out, catching foul territory by Bryce Harper in right field. 2 down. And yeah, and here's I know, and this is the Yankees Jet Thornton. It's never Vinny J in the starting lineup. No. As the camera died, or really the clip ended right before the pitch, it was hit by the Yankees Jet Thornton. As the Yankees Jet Thornton, or basically a solo homer in the left center field by, I believe, the Yankees Jet Thornton, has given the AL All-Stars, has given the AL a 1-0 lead. I believe that's a Rockies Matthew. Unbelievable. Here's J.D. Martinez. Is that our star forcer? Doesn't say. But he can't even play center field. He's a right fielder, and he only did my second, third, and short. So they put. I did not realize that. So they put. I mean, they probably should have put. I didn't realize that they should have probably put Matthew as DH and Cody Bellinger in center. Well, hopefully there might be any errors out there. And it's quickly 1-0 AL. The first inning. Swing and a miss, straight 3. But then threw a solo homer by, I believe, the Yankees, Jet Thornton in the left center field. The score after a half inning of play in the 2020 MLB All-Star Day for Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles, California. The score is the AL 1 and the NL 0. Ronaldo Lopez, so far in the 2020 season, 17 starts, 10-1, 2.22 ERA, 117 and a third inning, 101 hits, 1.16 WHIP, 35 walks, and 89 strikeouts. And here's Trey Turner. leading off.
Any count, a pitcher, not necessarily a thrower.
That's it, Rambo, right back to the starter for the AL. Through to first is in time. 1 down. We have the Yankees Vinny J, but he's wearing 12. Someone else is 7 or it's retired. I think someone else is 7. And here's the NL's All-Star. And here's the NL All-Star starting lineup: Trey Turner, Matthew, Freddie Freeman, Cody Bellinger, Ronald Acuna Jr., Chris Bryant, Bryce Harper, Wilson Contreras, and Lute. And I believe that's the Cubs Lute and the Rockies Matthew. And it's a base hit! Throw by the right fielder. That's Matthew right there. Who's in right? Who's in right? That's not our Bayreuth Jr., but it's another team Bayreuth Jr. 1 on count. That's a fly ball. Going over the left fielder. Can he make the catch? Lighted is out, catching on center field by Martinez. Lighted is out by J.D. Martinez. Here's Cody Bellinger.
And there he goes towards second. And he steps off. And no throw. In fact, he'll just hang on to it.
Oh, that noise. I think I have to hit the steal button. That's a ground ball fielded by the Yankees Jet Thor, and throw to first is low, but it's pitched, I believe, by Vinny J, but not the Twins Vinny J. Won it by the NL, but he's stranded at center base, and end of 1 to score. The American League All-Stars 1 and the National League All-Stars 0. There's Mike Trout.
Mike Trout, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
That was one! Deep center field, going back is Matthew! And he meets the catch about a step or 2 in front of the 395 sign and straight away center field. 1 down. And here's the defense for the National League. Ronald Acuna Jr., Matthew, Bryce Harper in the outfield, Freddie Freeman, who won 2019 Gold Glove winner for the first base in the NL, Luke, Trey Turner, Chris Bryant, who won a Gold Glove as well last year at third base for the NL, and Wilson Contreras behind the plate. And obviously Matt Scherzer on the mound. This is Vinny J, Yankees Vinny J. I can see on the scoreboard. That's a snap base hit for Vinny J. The Yankees Vinny J throw to first. Freeman's not covering. Runner at first, 1 out. The Yankees Vinny J gets a base hit. And here comes the Tiger's dad. That's a ground ball. Throw for a base hit. Going around second is the Yankees Vinny J. Throw to the third, not in time, and the runner. The batter is back to first base. Runners at the corners for Jose Ramirez. 2-1 count. 2-2 count, and that's low. 3-1. Bayreuth Jr. on deck. I believe that's a number 9 batter on deck. 3-1 count. That is low. It hit the very edge of the zone, but not called by the home plate umpire, and the bases are loaded. And here comes the other Vinny. I'm not sure, not the Twin Bayreuth Jr. That's a foul ball as the other Twin Bayreuth Jr. is on deck who ground out to start the All-Star game in the first inning. That's all Tapper! Fielded by Scherzer, glove flip for 1, the first! And the Bayreuth Jr. is safe, but glove flip for 1. And the bases remain loaded with now 2 away as the Yankees Vinny J does it. Here comes the Twins Bayreuth Jr. with the bases loaded. 1-2 count. That's a foul ball on a cutter that was below the zone. That's a ground ball, and it's through! Base hit! Going around third, it's way offline! They might have toasted him at the plate. A 2-run single by the Twins, Bayreuth Jr., and it's 3-0 American lead. Here's Altuve.
ready to eat in a couple minutes.
Okay, I'll be there. Throw to first, got it! And I have to eat now, but this clip will end, but the video won't end, so. I mean, I'll do the stories, the American League All-Star story and the National League All-Stars 0. Okay, I have to eat now. It's actually, I don't know what it was, but my mom, she actually said it this time. Because last time she came in and I thought she said to be quiet or something, but she was like, no, I don't know. But yeah, it won't end the video, just end this clip. So really, it'll continue for you guys once the clip ends. So right about now. Back from dinner. To the dinner. Had some barbecue. As we're at to continue. Let's do it. We're tuning you 5, 6, 7. Do it for the NL here in the bottom of the second. 3-0 NL. That's a fly ball. Going under is not Twins Babe Ruth, or not Twins Babe Ruth Jr., but it is Babe Ruth Jr. Another team Babe Ruth Jr. in the American League. Another American League team Babe Ruth Jr. And there's one down. Here's the defense for the American League. J.D. Martinez, Mike Trout, not the Twins Babe Ruth Jr., but Babe Ruth Jr. for another AL team. In the outfield, Vinny J, the Yankee Vinny J, Jose Altuve, the Yankees Jack Thornton, Jose Ramirez, and the A's Mr. Casey, who was in home run derby, number 8 seed, behind the plate, and obviously Ronald Lopez on the mound. I know. Bryant, ground ball right to VJ against the shift. Sets on the bat, sets on the bat himself. Score that 3 unassisted, 2 down. Here's Bryce Harper. And the actual closer for here is Brad Hand. 21 saves. 2.30 ERA. 1 on count. Swing and a miss, strike 2, and here's the umpire for the 2020 MLB All-Star game. Home plate umpire Freddie Ferguson, first base umpire Joe McDonald, second base umpire Carl Dixon, and third base umpire Eric Summersgill.
If you played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
Freddie Ferguson has his own zone currently.
Veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
He makes the younger players earn their keep. 1-2 count. That's a smack base hit for Harper! And that's only throw the first. Runner at first, 2 outs for the NL. And here's a show check technology for Bryce Harper, part of the National League, a member of the Philadelphia Phillies. 111 miles per hour off the bat. Launch angle 5 degrees, but really 111 miles per hour off the bat. A perfect hit. That's a fly ball. Going in as the center fielder. And Trout makes the catch. 1 hit by the NL base. Stranded on first base. And the scores, the American League 2 and the National League 0. Here's Jack Thornton. Those over here is Ken Giles.
Keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Have Josh Hader warming up in the NL's bullpen, and down the left field line. There's Jack Thornton against Scherzer. That's all ground ball. Ramirez, 96 feet, charges to center baseman, barehands it, John him. What a play by Luke. Now the Cubs lead 1 down. And here comes J.D. Martinez, struck out in the first inning. That's a foul ball. And by the way, I mean, they're gonna have a. Oh my goodness. There's so many people. I know I made substitutions probably in the fourth inning. That's a smack base hit, perfect. And I didn't throw it to first base. 111 miles per hour off the bat from JD Martinez, a member of the Red Sox, for this day a member of the American League. 111 miles per hour off the bat, unbelievable. And here comes Mike Trout. That's foul ball. Ball low. Ball 2 is low. That was a nasty slider. And on bat is a. And he's gonna jump, man. He's about, I would say, 10 feet away from it. 2-2 to Trout now. Or Ben. Ground ball. 2-2 to center for 1 to first. Whoa, but hit by Freddie Freeman. Where are you going? Oh no. We don't have 3 stores, 3 of an American League.
Leading off the inning, Luke, and they'll need him to get something going here.
I have Alex Colon warming up in the American League bullpen on the right field line. I think you're gonna see the starter go out here, start the 4th inning. That's a ground ball, base hit. Base hit! That's a third center base this time. So I believe now it's top of the order now. Trey Turner. 1 count. And that is in there, strike 2, 1-2. That's a ground ball! And that's past him! Throw to second! No! Both runners have 94 speed! A double by Turner! Aggressive play! Matthew, the Rocky Matthew, represents the tying run. That is a base hit! Base hit! The runners were delayed! And he is out by a mile! Lou now it's Freddie Freeman. Runner to the corners, 1 out. As he was not running right away. That home base hit! And that run will count. 2 runners on, 1 out. 3-1 American lead. And the time runs remains at the plate. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Here comes the AL's pitching coach. As here comes the new pitchers. The starter on NC All-Star Day. And usually, I mean, they throw a lot of they don't throw a lot of pitchers. So the starter goes 2 1/3, and right now he's in line for the no decision.
So as he departs, not exactly sure why he's getting the hook, as he's given up just 1 run, but nevertheless, he's on his way to an early shower. Alex Colon,
All-Star name. So he has 1 earned run, but both runners destroy off 3 earned runs, but he cannot get the loss. So the no decision. Both runners are going. That's a base hit. And it's not thrown home, and then it's thrown third. Not in time. 3-2 here in the All-Star game. Here comes Acuna. 3-1 hitters count. That's a smash. The center fielder catches it. Here comes the tying run. Throw it, and it's cut off, then thrown. Not in time. And the National has tied the All-Star game. 3-3. As those last 2 runs are charged to the starters, the starter would no decision. Well, we already knew that. Here comes Bryant. Bryant fouls it, remains 1-2, but NL has scored 3 runs here in the bottom of the 3rd. In the 2020 MLB All-Star Game, Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles, California. That's a base hit. NL has been dominating. And that will be, he kind of misplayed it. And 2 runners in scoring position, 2 outs, as now a base hit to make it 5-3 NL. Looking for their first lead, and it's Bryce Harper. And they're starting to warm up. I mean, It's not or a great turnaround from the A's and the American League bullpen. I mean, they don't have a. I think it's only like a bullpen, like real life. It's not like a spring training bullpen. That's a foul ball, 2-2. AL's trying to. I mean, this is no longer for home field advantage. They switched that rule, I believe, in 2017. 2-2 count. That's a ground ball. Fielded by the pitcher for the AL. Throw to first is in time, but the NL scores. The National League scores 3 runs. That tie the game at 3 after 3 innings to play.
And a couple of men left. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are all tied at 3 apiece.
There's Vinny J, the Yankees Vinny J, tied at 3. Scherzer's arm in a 3-2 count. That's a ground ball, base hit. Runner at first, nobody out. And that might be it for Scherzer. Josh Hader is warm out there. And here comes the Tigers' dad, and here comes Josh Hader. 30 games, 0-1 record, 21 for 23 on saves, 28 innings, 1.61 ERA, 31 strikeouts, 10 walks, 2.12 average versus right-handed batters, and a 2.47 average versus left-handed batters. Lefty versus lefty. That's a pop-up. No, actually, that's not dad. That was the A's dad, or the A's Mr. Casey, not the Tigers' dad. Mr. Casey pops up to Bryant, 1 down, and here comes Jose Martinez. First play appearance, he walked and scored a run. That's a fly ball. It's tailing away, and he dies Harper, but that's a foul ball. 1-2 count. That's a ground ball. Could be 2. Just in there for 1. It's a first. A 4-6-3 double play, and the inning's over. One hit by the AL, but it's a race on double play. Middle 4 scores, the American League 3 and the National League 3. 8-9-1 due up for the NL in the bottom of the 4th. No action in the NL bullpen. There's already warming up in the American League bullpen. Actually, it's light turn on and it's ready and waiting. Remember the new 3 batter rule, so you can't like put that pitcher has to face 3 batters. That's a ground ball. Fielded by the Yankees Vinny J. Throws to the pitcher, steps in the bat, score at 3-1, 1 down. Here comes Lute, the Cubs Lute. That's a cut off on the Altuve, throw to first, gone in, 2 down. Here comes Trey Turner, 1 for 2, a double and a run scored earlier. That is past the diamond, Altuve. Runner at first, 2 outs. Here comes the Rondy Matthews, 2 for 2 with 2 singles. That's a ground ball. Fielded by Altuve. Throw to first is in time. Won it by the National League, but he's a stranded at first base. And the 4 scores 3-3. Here we go. We're back. Here we go. It's not our Barry Jr. Here we go, lefty versus lefty. That's a fly ball! That is rocketed! And that ball is gone! A home run! Babe Ruth Jr. Not the Twins Babe Ruth Jr. But Babe Ruth Jr. for another AL team, one of the other 29, with a solo homer to left field. And it's 4-3 American lead. As the American League has retaken the lead. As the Heinz finds basically the same person, the twin Babe Ruth Jr. As Acuna, I mean, that was really close to lawn out as he jumped right over the high heat on over. He was really close. Here comes the twin Babe Ruth Jr. It's 4-3. That's a ground ball fielded by Bryant. Throw to first is in time, 1 down. Here's Altuve. That's a fly ball. That's rocketed. It won't be caught. It will hit the edge of the warning track and over the wall for an automatic double. Runner at second, 1 out. Here's Jack Thornton. Runner at second, one out. Full count to him. That's a fly, and then into the left field base hit around third, and it's come, then thrown by Lynn from the second baseman, not in time. And it's hard for me. It could have done if he threw it home, if he threw it to Luke. It was just not in time. Throw to first by Hader, not in time. And toward the first base umpire, Joe McDonald. There's Martinez. That's a ground ball, 2v2. The center ball in the first. Long throw but picked by Freddie Freeman. But then to a solo homer by Bruce Jr. and a RBI single. I forgot by who, but middle of 5 scores the American League All-Stars 5 and the National League All-Stars 5. Or it's the American League 5 and the National League 3. Here's Freddie Freeman. Same pitcher for the American League. That's a ground ball. Fielded by the pitcher. Throws it. Got him by a step. 1 down. I mean, they were down by 3 in the third, and they did it 3. Here's Ballinger as the Alex Coleman, a relief pitcher for the White Sox again. That's a ground ball. That's a base hit against the shift, and he'll stay at first base with a single. And probably will bring a new pitcher for the American League. Yes, they will. 28 games so far, 4-1 record, 17 for 21 on 17 saves and 21 opportunities, 29 at 2/3 innings, 3.34 ERA, 31 strikeouts and 6 walks. As they have Kirby Yates warming up in the National League bullpen as they're up by 2 here in the bottom of the 5th. That's a fly ball foul. That's a foul ball. Remains 2-2 to Acuna. That's a ground ball. Diamond stop by Vinny to center one in the first. And it's a lob throw. And my goodness, as Acuna just demolished. Where was the catcher? As a dive and stop. Now say reach on a fielder's choice. 3-6 fielder's choices. He got taken out by the runner going to second base, the shortstop. So then it was sent wide by Tehran, and then ended up hitting the. And then the catcher wasn't backing up, so hit the extra base. Runner at second, 2 outs now. That's a liner foul, 1-2. Ryan. 1-2 count, trying to keep it a 5-3 game. That's a ground ball. Cut up foul, 2-base. Throw to first is in time, and the National League, or actually that was the major 1-run game, not a 3-run game. And the score remains the American League 5 and the National League 3. There's Mike Trout. At 38's ready and waiting. Buster Posey will come as a defensive replacement to replace Contreras. First defensive replacement for a position player for either team. That's a rocket! And that will not be caught! And that ball will hop over the wall for an automatic double. Leadoff double for Trout. Trying to make their lead double as it is. And that's going to be some time. And here comes Kirby Yates, new pitcher for the NL, with that runner at second and responsible for Hader. And right now Hader's in line for the loss. That's a foul ball, 1-2. A hit would make it most likely 6-3 or AL. That's a ground ball. We'll get the runner over this third. Throw to first is in time. Runner at third, 1 out, but now a sad fly to make it 6-3. Here comes Mr. Casey, 1-2 with a single and a run. Look, this is the Tighter's dad right now. Tighter's dad never started. So Tighter's dad will replace the A's Mr. Casey. He's been 310, 10 home runs, 38 RBI so far in the season, and a 355 OPS. On count. That's a ground ball, and it's in the right field for a base hit. Throw to first, not in time. Can't get the 9-3. And either way, it would have been an RBI. It would be an RBI out, or it's an RBI ground out, I guess. But could have dove maybe there, but instead, and now there's Martinez, a Bader Jr. on dad to hit the homer, and then the twin Bader Jr. on count, or 2-1 count. That's a foul ball to Ramirez. That's all, a ground ball, won't be two. Fielded by the pitcher, and he threw about a 20-foot throw, and he brought Freeman off the bat, and he won, 2 runners on, 1 out. Is that Rob Arizuna warming up in the American League bullpen now, as Houston Bailey warming up in the National League bullpen, and here comes the National League. He just got up, so they're on TV with the eighth. That's a hit down the right field line, and it's time. 2 runners on, 2 outs now for that American lead, and now it's a 1-2 count to Twins Bader Jr. 1 for 3 with a single and 2 RBIs. They made it 3-0 AL earlier in the game. That's a ground ball, fielded by Turner. Throws the first is in time, and that American League stretch pair of numbers. Middle of 6th, the score remains. Or the score is now American League All-Stars 6 and the National League All-Stars 3. 7, 8, 9 due up, as dad will remain in the game. He is a catcher. Here's and Christian Yelich will pinch hit for Bryce Harper. And we have the same pitcher for the AL. That is a bullet foul. That's a ground ball fielded by the Yankees jet. They're going to throw to first. Got him by about a step. It's a lob throw. 1 down. Here's Buster Posey. Came as a defensive replacement last inning, so it's first at bat. That's a ground ball fielded by the Yankees first baseman. He steps up. Yankees, Vinny J, and he steps in the bad score. That's when I assisted. 2 down. And here comes Luke. That is a bullet in the center field for a 2-out single. One count, swing and a miss. Straight 2. There goes a runner. That's it, right field, and it will be, and it's, oh, he missed it. He completely puddled, and here comes the runner, and it's not in time. My goodness, what a mental error by, I believe. My word. Completely. I mean, that would have been 3 outs. Instead, here's Matthew, and a hit to make it a 1-run game. 2-1 count. That's a ground ball fielded by Vinny J. Vinny J flips it to the pitcher. The ball is in time. Score at 3-1 and the inning's over. As that National League does get a run into an error, and the 6th score is American League 6 and the National League 4. And Christian Yelich will remain in the game and take over in right field. Here's Altuve. As Paul DeJong will replace Trey Turner at shortstop. Wilmer Flores will replace the Cubs' Loot. And we know two remain in the game. 7th inning. That's a ground ball! Fielded by the John. Throw to first. Got him! What a play! And Freddie Freeman was able to keep his foot on the bat. And here comes Jack Thornton had a solo homer and made it the left center field in the first inning, made it 1-0. Swing and a miss, strike 2. That's a snap, fielded by a center baseman. Throw to first is in time, 2 down. Here comes J.D. Martinez. So here comes, I believe it's not, this is not our star forcer, because the only people we have is, I think, Matthew, Luke, and Vinny J, but it will be, Matthew play left? Oh, he can't play left, but it will be, I believe, the Orioles star forcer to pinch hit for J.D. Martinez. Or is that our star forcer? I'm not sure. The 1-3 round. The 7th stretch time here at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles, California. The score is American League 6 and the National League 4. And star forcer will take over in left field after pinch hitting. And here comes Freddie Freeman. Remains in the game. Same pitcher out there. That's a ground ball against the shift. Can he cut it off? No, he cannot. And he dives. And he's gonna go. Freddie Freeman for 3. No! My goodness! The left fielder cannot cut it off. A leadoff triple, and the tying run's coming into play against the shift. And here comes the. They have Miss Menon warming up, and they have Ozuna, the Astros closer, coming in. But really, the closer here is the Indians closer. Runner at third, 1 out, or nobody out. The runner at third is responsible for the last pitcher. That's a foul ball, which I played. I'm sure that was. They have Houston Bailey ready and waiting, and they also have Hanley Jansen warming up as well. That's a hit. That one leads at the 1 home. Lighted his own catch in left center field by the left fielder, but here comes the runner. Freeman will score. Really, not in time, man. 6-5. No runners on 1 out. Here comes Acuna, 0 for 2 with a set fly out to the right, sacrifice fly at fielder's choice. And here comes Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will replace Jose Martinez. That's a ground ball. Fielded by the Yankees. Jack Thornton throw to first. It's hard, but the Yankees, Vinny J. Teeth is on the bat. 2 down. Now it's 2-2 count to Bryant. And Manny Machado will pinch hit for Chris Bryant.
Manny Machado will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
That is a bullet! Just past second base umpire Carl Dixon, and that's a tying run. Runner at first, 2 outs, and Yelich would get set it at bat. I believe he got a hit earlier when he pinch hit for Bryce Harper. I know he had a 6-3 round that over. Pinch hit for Bryce Harper last time. That's a smack! Perfect! And that ball is rocketed, gone for a home run! Kristen Yelich to right center field, and the National League has taken their first lead of this All-Star game. A 2-run home run by Kristen Yelich to right center field, and for the first time in the 2020 MLB All-Star game, the National League has the lead 7-6. Perfect, 104 miles per hour off the bat. And here comes Buster Posey. Here comes Miss Menon. 24 innings, 1-2 record, 17 holds, 25 2/3 innings, 2.10 ERA, 17 strikeouts, 2 walks, 225 average versus right-handed batters, and a 218 averages left-handed batters. And he does, I think she does have like 3 saves or something. That's a ground ball, fielded by the Yankees. Jack Thornton throw to first is in time. But they still a 2-run homer by Kristen Yelich. He has given the National League a 7-6 lead after 7 innings of play.
7 complete here tonight, and this is now a 7-6 ball game.
And Manny Machado remained in the game after he pinched hit and will take over at third base for the National League. And now 2 guys, Houston Baylor, and here comes Henley Jansen as Houston Baylor remains ready and waiting out there. That's a smack base hit for Trout. 106 miles per hour off the bat, and the time runs at first base with 82 speed. And they have Ken Giles warming up as Houston Bailey still ready and waiting. That's a closer. Swing and a miss, strike 3 as the Yankees finish their strikes out. And the runner at first remains there, and here comes Dad. That's a fly ball. Going past the right fielder, fairly deep, and he makes the catch. Yelich makes the catch. Runner at first, 2 outs. 2-1 count to Vladimir Guerrero Jr.'s first at bat after 10 minutes. He went to replacement earlier in the game. That's a ground ball, fielded by the Don. Throw to first is in time. Won it by the American League, but he's a stranded at first base. Middle of 8, the score remains. The National League 7 and the American League 6. 9-1-2 due up for the National League in the bottom of the 8th. There's no outs in the American League bullpen, and there's Houston Bailey, left-hander, ready away in the National bullpen, and Ken Giles, the closer, warming up in the National League bullpen. The AL, they're up 6-3, and now they were up by 3 at 6-3, now they're down by 1 at 7-6. They're on. That's a foul ball in the. That's a smack! Perfect, 108 miles per hour off the pad. Runner at first, 1 out. Encarnacion pinch hit for the Rockies. Matthew. That's a ground ball past the diving third baseman shortstop. 2 runners on, 1 out. Here comes Freddie Freeman. And Josh Bell a pinch hit for Freddie Freeman. 3-1 count. That's a ground ball, 2-2 to center for 1, and the pinch hitter is grounded into a double play. The AL needs 1 run at a time to take the lead in the top of the 9th, and the 8th. The score remains the National League 7 and the American League 6. Josh Bell remained in the game, Josh Bell remained in the game and take over at first base, and Edwin Encarnacion take over in center field. It's a 9-1-2 due up for the American League in the top of the 9th. As it will be Ken Giles, a closer. I don't know. He's 33 for 35 on safe situations this year. And the Torre infielders are protecting the lines. That's a fly ball! And that will be off the wall, and that will be foul. That's a ground base hit! 81 speed at first base represents the time run with nobody out. Here comes the Twins, David Jr. That's a ground ball! Base hit! 2 runners on, nobody out for the American lead in the top of the 9th. Here comes the middle of the order now with Jose Altuve. That is a base hit! Going around third is the runner! And that's coming off then thrown! No, not in time! 7-7 in the All-Star game with the run to the corners, nobody out. And here comes Jack Thornton, 2 for 4 in the game. With Star Forcer on deck. Now they have Sendulo, the closer for the Nationals, but here, not closer here, but now infield's in. That's a ground ball, base hit! And the AL is taking the lead in the top of the 9th. 2 runners on, nobody out, and it's 8-7 American lead. And here comes Star Forcer. And here comes Houston Bailey as the closer blows the save. Only had 2 blown saves the first half for whatever team he's on. I think he's on the Astros. No, he's not on the Astros. I'm sure what team. This Houston Bailey 21 for 22 on saves, but here he's 2 on, nobody out. He's on a bunt right to him, and he's gonna throw it. It is in time. A sacrifice by Star Forcer. Runners at second and third, 1 out now. Sacrifice 1-3, and here comes Trout. No move for a pinch hitter. That's a fly ball, and that will tail foul. Remains 2-2, but that was maybe 20 feet away from making a 10-7. That's a ground ball, and that's a base hit. Jeez, I don't know how it takes forever to throw. Runs to the corners, 1 out, and it's 9-7. They know coming alive here. Vinny J now. That's a ground ball. Could be 2 to center 1 to first. No, 78 speed from Vinny J. Beat it out. The Yankees Vinny J. And it's 10-7. Unbelievable. Here's the Titer's dad and Brad Hand, the American League closer, is warming up. Going down. That's a foul ball. 2-2. To the Titer's dad. That's a smash, but diving catch by Josh Bell at first base. So the American League scored 4 runs to take a 10-7 lead as the NL needs 3 runs to tie it, 4 to win. Middle of 9 scores, the American League 10 and the National League 7. There's Cody Bellinger. The NL is due up 4, 5, 6 due up for the NL in the bottom of the 9th. And here comes Brad. And here comes Brad Hand, the Indians closer, but he only has 1 blown save in the regular season. Swing and a miss! Strike 2, I thought that was strike 3 for a second. Here's a slider, 4-seam fastball, and a 2-seam fastball. That's a ground base hit against the shift! Tomlin going on that, runner at first, nobody out. Here comes Acuna. Now remain in the game. He's been in the entire game. That's a ground ball off a hand. Picked up by the Tigers and threw to first. Not in time. 2 runners on, nobody out. And now a time run's coming. And it looks like he's okay. 2-1 count to Manny Machado. That's a ground ball. That's a base hit. Coming around third is the runner. And he will score! Right at the corners, nobody out. 10-8 AL. Manny Machado represents the tying run at first base. Here's Yelich. Now see a pinch hitter. So it's a righty versus lefty, and he has a little more speed. Righty versus lefty. That's a smash! And it is Oh, he missed it! Runners are running everywhere! As I hit the right fielder in the head! And it's 10-9 and E9 on not the Twins. They were juniors, the DH, but the AL from another team. As Acuna scores, that could have been a sad fight, but instead, here comes Posey, and as they have Wilmer Flores, number 9 batter, up next, and you might see actually. And they'll walk Posey at the floor as the number 9 batter. Bases are loaded because that run does not matter. Well, so it forces it because you probably want to try to cut down the tie and run. But if double plays in order, here comes Flores and hit time. Well, that runner at first does not matter, but this has been a wild All-Star game. That's a smash. That's a base hit, and it's past the Beaver Jr. and the National League have walked it off. 11-10. They did 4 in the ball of the 9. The AL came back in the top of the 9, and the NL came back in the bottom of the 9. What a run-fested All-Star game. As they had a 7-6, unbelievable. As both Ken Johns blew the save for the. There was a 2-run single. Now 4 in the bottom of the 9, as both teams got 4 in the 9, and the NL wins. The National League wins 11-10 over the American League. Thanks to a walk-off. Freddie Freeman, the player of the game. Unbelievable. And that's not for home field advantage anymore. It changed that rule in 2017. It's just for the best record. It used to be whoever won the All-Star game, like here, the National League team would have the home field advantage. But now they changed that rule a few years ago. Freddie Freeman, the player of the game, 2020 MLB All-Star game. Oh my goodness. This is just insane.
11-10 is the end of the line in this score. The National League being proven it mattered.
I mean, the AL scored 4 in the 10.
Takes home the win. That's a wrap here tonight.
And Brent Hand, they actually never got an out.
Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Full fested as 4 hours and 29 minutes to do the All-Star game. So I mean, on the East Coast, I mean that's literally like 1:30 a.m. where that game ended, but unbelievable. Houston Bailey got the win, so Hader did tentatively blow the save, or not Hader, but Ken Johns did blow the save, but then did the loss. Houston Bailey got the win, 1 inning, 1 hit, no strikeouts, no earned runs, no walks. Brad had went no innings, 4 hits, 0 strikeouts, 4 earned runs, and 1 walk, which is the intentional one. Buster Posey. I believe our Baber Jr. went 2 for 5 with 2 RBIs and a run scored. Freddie Freeman 2 for 4 with a triple and an RBI. And then 2 runs scored, and then the so basically 2 for 4 with a single, triple, RBI, and 2 runs scored. As both teams scored, the American League scored 4 in the top line to take a 10-7 lead, and then the National League scored 4 in the 9th to have a 11-10 walk-off win. Well, tomorrow's episode should be the ALCS, which it's the Red Sox at Twins, and then Thursday should be my first episode for Baber Jr. and MLB The Show 20, and then Friday will be the World Series Championship game. Send and postseason bracket here in MLB The Show 20, and then the weekend I'm not sure, but I'm thinking the weekend will be maybe like my second episode, my extensive relocation franchise, second episode at Shannon's, maybe some Madden, maybe Portland Vinny J dash C, I don't know. Maybe just Vinny J, I don't know. There might just be a Snake's relocation franchise episode 2, Vinny J or dash C, and then I don't know, maybe then Sunday, and then the other 2 videos I did Saturday to Sunday, Rocket League maybe, and then Madden, I don't know. Okay, that's time to close the No Boarding Jets episode. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Okay, that's time to close the No Boarding Jets episode. Hit the like button. You should hit the like button for this crazy All-Star game. And make sure to subscribe button. And you know what? I'm going to see you in episode number 12 of this Minnesota Twins MLB The Show 20 Custom Franchise Series. See you in episode number 12 and eat a lot of bacon.